y'all, and welcome to my channel. My name is Mandy Glam. If you are new to my channel, hi, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching a video with me. If you are already a part of the Mandy Glam family, then welcome back. Thank you guys so much for your love and support for my channel. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so as you guys read in the title, I'm gonna be showing you guys my small niche collection. I know, I hear y'all out there like, what? Niche? You're buying niche? Yes, girl, I'm buying niche, okay? Can you believe it? I can hardly believe it myself. Hey, I have been watching a ton of YouTube videos. I love to watch other perfumers talk about fragrances and things like that. I've always have. That's kind of like what I do when I'm laying in bed at night. So I've noticed that a lot of YouTubers are talking about these niche fragrances and the way they describe the notes in fragrances and carry on about them. I'm like, okay, I need to get my nose on some of these fragrances, because at the heart of everything, I love to smell good. I am a designer girl, okay, through and through. 90% of my fragrances are designer, and about 10%, maybe 75% are niche. You know, niche fragrances kind of give me a little bit of anxiety. I'll tell you guys why. First off, there are a lot of niche brands out there, okay, and it just gets overwhelming to me. Like, I don't know where to start, I don't know which one to try, and I just get confused and overwhelmed, and I'll be like, oh my god. You know, so that's why I get the decants, okay? The decants are awesome, you guys. I know I've told y'all this before. If you are considering buying some niche fragrances, get a decant first. And niche fragrances are pricey. Not to say that designer fragrances cannot be pricey as well. We all know that some designer fragrances come with a nice little price tag too, okay? So I'm not ignorant to that fact. Like, some designer fragrances are expensive. For the most part, a lot of niche fragrances are not accessible to me. I do have to order them and things like that. But, you know, I say, you know what, it's time. It's time for me to, you know, expand my horizons. I'm growing and learning in this perfume game, okay? And so I think you guys should as well. So if you want to get some niche fragrances, my biggest suggestion to you would be to buy decants and go from there, okay? The first one I want to mention is fragrance from the House of Kilian. This is Good Girl Gone Bad. This is the first fragrance from the House of Kilian that I fell head over heels in love with. I still love it to this day. It is one of my favorite fragrances from the house, okay? This fragrance is just so beautiful to me. It just smells so lovely, so elegant, so pretty, so sophisticated. There are notes of osmanthus in here. I want to say there is some tuberose in here, and that's the thing. I didn't know there was tuberose in this fragrance until I did a review on this fragrance. The tuberose in this fragrance is almost undetectable to me. Yep. What wins me over is definitely the osmanthus. There's also narcissus in here, I want to say, and in the base is amber and cedar. This is a good one, you guys. This is a good one, and I can't remember how it was first introduced to me. I don't know if I know a co-worker, I know someone came in the office wearing Kilian one day, and then I know my friend has it. But either way, I'm happy to have this in my collection. My intention is to get a full-size bottle of this at some point, because I just need a full-size bottle in my life, okay? Next Kilian fragrance is one I actually picked up at Sephora. And I'm so happy that Sephora started to incorporate niche brands in their stores, like Kilian and Tom Ford and stuff like that. Tom Ford is not really niche, but Kilian definitely is. And for those of you that don't know what niche means, niche is basically a perfume company, and all they deal with is fragrance. They don't have any apparel like shoes, handbags, things like that. All they do is fragrances. This is, I don't need a prince by my side to be a princess. So what I love most about this fragrance is the marshmallow note. The vanilla, I want to say there's ginger in here as well. This is definitely a gourmand fragrance. If you're into sweet fragrances, you will definitely like this one. This is very comforting to me. Like, I feel like I can sleep in this. I feel like I can just wear this around the house when I'm wanting to feel fun and, you know, youthful. I would definitely wear this one. Those are my Killians. I have 2 Killians. I want to get Midnight in Heaven. I love that fragrance. And I also want to get my hands on Angel Share. Man, y'all cut up last winter when Angel Share came out. Y'all cut up and bought that fragrance. Like, every time I went on the website, it was always sold out, and I just gave up. I was like, you know what, it's about to be spring and summertime anyway. It's not like I can wear it. I have smelled every last single Killian fragrance. I did smell that one too. It's not like I can wear it right now because it's not that type of fragrance where you can wear. For me personally, in the spring summer months, it's definitely a wintertime fragrance, but I do plan on adding that one into my collection at some point. Okay. I have 3 Bond 9 fragrances right here. One was a total, well, actually all 3 of them were blind buys. Well, maybe not this one. This one is Cooper Square. When I first saw it, I didn't buy it. I actually went back a week later and it was still there, and I got it because I put a posting up and you guys was like, oh, you should have got it, that's a good one, blah blah blah. So I felt some type of way. I had to go back and get it. So basically what's in here is lavender, cognac, spices. I want to say there's myrrh in here, so y'all already see what this fragrance is giving. Okay, there's also musk in the base, and I want to say patchouli and maybe vetiver. Let me tell y'all something about Bond 9 fragrances. I've literally smelled every last single Bond 9 fragrance at the counter anyway in Saks. And I know that day I got on that sales associate's nerves, honey, because we literally smelled every last single fragrance. And Bond fragrances just hit different for me, okay? It was like not one Bond fragrance was not like beast mode. Every last Bond fragrance is beast mode to me. There's something very bold, very distinctive about a Bond fragrance, and I feel like you have to be a very particular person to wear Bond fragrances. Like, you have to love loud fragrances because every Bond fragrance is loud. Because Bond fragrances, when you blind buy them, can be sometimes disappointing, I would just have to say. Because take for instance the Chinatown. I was thinking when I smelled it I was gonna smell something pretty like cherry blossoms or something like that. Nah, it just hit different. No, the only one Bond number 9 fragrance I would say is a safe blind buy is probably Tribeca, because it does remind me a lot of Baccarat Rouge 540. The other one is Perfumista, and the other one that I would say could be a safe blind buy is Greenwich. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but yeah, Bond fragrances just hit different for me. I don't know, they just hit different. It's New York Musk. Now I'm gonna just tell y'all right from jump, this baby is an explosion. It is on the level of Amouage Interlude Woman. If you guys have smelled that one, you already know Interlude Woman hits so different. When I first smelled it, I didn't know what to expect. When I first smelled this one, it reminded me of that moment when I have smelled Interlude Woman for the first time. This is very loud. This is very woodsy. This is very earthy, very sharp, very like a I don't want to say like the vetiver in it gives it like a kind of dryness to this fragrance. I fell in love with this fragrance is the dry down. Of course, y'all know when the fragrance dries down, it's going to take at least 30 minutes for the dry down. At least 30 minutes. The fragrance starts to transform and turn into something else. At initial spray, I don't like this fragrance. It can be a little bit headache inducing, but in the dry down is so beautiful. I will tell you, this fragrance also leans very much on the masculine side. It is a unisex fragrance. Actually, all three of them are unisex. This one, I would have to say, leans very much towards the masculine side. But I feel like it's gonna perform real nice in the wintertime. And I mean, it got to be 50 and below before I can wear this one. I definitely cannot see myself wearing this right now. It is just, no ma'am. No ma'am. This is New York Amber. This one was a blind buy as well. Yeah, it was a blind buy. I bought this one online for my birthday. Another one that I researched and I wanted in my collection. This smells so good, you guys. This smells like a rich, sophisticated woman. It has notes of spice. You definitely get that amber. The amber you cannot miss. The musk in this one does not smell like your typical musk that you kind of pick up in different fragrances, but the amber in this one is so beautiful. This is not sharp. It's very smooth. It is not offensive. It is definitely loud. I think all Bond fragrances are loud, okay? But this one is very pretty, very subtle, and I definitely feel like out of the two, I would reach for this one more than I would reach for this one. I would reach for this one more than I would reach for this one. Now, I do want to add to my Bond collection, because I do like Bond fragrances, because I love that boldness, okay? I do want Tribeca, even though it reminds me a lot of Baccarat. I do want it. It's a beautiful fragrance, very fresh, pretty, and I want the Perfumista, okay? So at some point, I will be adding those two to my collection. The House of Sillage, and this is my very first cupcake. This is the Wonder Woman 84, and y'all know I was on pins and needles when I ordered this. First off, they said it was a limited edition, and then they turned around and did a relaunch. I was kind of upset behind that, because to be honest with y'all, I didn't want to drop the coin that I dropped on this one, but I was like, oh my God, it's a limited edition. They'll probably never make it again. So they got me. They got me. This is spice. This is almond. There is something sweet in here too. There may be a little bit of pink pepper in here. And I don't know, and I think there's vanilla in here. But that vanilla along with the pink pepper, and I want to say there could be a raspberry note in here. The bottle, of course, you guys, is amazing. It's amazing. So when I got the fragrance, I was very pleased with the smell. I was so happy, because I didn't know what I was going to do if I didn't like the smell, you know. I mean, 9 times out of 10, I would have kept it anyway, but I'm so happy that when I got it, I liked it. If I had got that fragrance and I did not like it, okay, I would have just, ugh. But I'm happy, I'm happy. All right, so my next one is from the House of Mancera. This is Instant Crush, and a lot of YouTubers talked about this. The person that actually drove it home for me to get this fragrance was my girl Bougie Fragrances. She talked about this. She has a lot of Mancera fragrances, and she talked about this one, and I was just like, girl, you sold me. I'm getting that. It is definitely an instant crush. Perfect name for this fragrance. So, yep, there's saffron, ginger. I love that. There's rose in here, vanilla, sandalwood, musk in the base, and oak moss. This fragrance does kind of remind me of Baccarat Rouge 540. Maybe it's the saffron and the oak moss and the rose and the amberwood. It's definitely in that range, okay? Now, one thing about this one though, to my nose, it lasts a little bit longer than Baccarat Rouge. Like Baccarat Rouge, my nose kind of goes blind to that, but not this one. I could smell this one all day. When I first got it, I feel like I slept in this fragrance, and it's just nice. I enjoy this fragrance thoroughly. This is one of my favorite fragrances from the House of Mancera. This is Instant Crush. This one is from the House of Oud, and this is Dates Delight. You guys, I'm infatuated with this egg. Now, this was another one that I kind of was going back and forth with. I did read some reviews on it. I feel like this fragrance came out in like 2017, 2019. I don't know, it's been out for a while. So I did have to go back and watch some reviews on this fragrance. This is a gourmand. I want to say there is notes of chocolate in here. Oh my God, this is amazing. Woo! Oh my baby, that first whiff, yes, it's giving me fruity cocoa-ness. Oh my God, today this fragrance is bomb. I picked the right one. Oh, I picked the right one. Notes, there's spicy notes in here. This fragrance is so good. So in this fragrance, in the top you get dates, you get peony. In the middle you get cinnamon, caramel, tonka bean, coumarin. In the base you get honey, sugar, vanilla, benzoin, labdamen. Let me tell you what's doing it for me. The dates, the honey, the cinnamon, the caramel, the sugar. Y'all know I love sweets. And this is right up my alley. And this bottle is gorgeous. Each egg, I should say, is going to be different because they're hand painted. So this is the base that your fragrance sits in, and the fragrance is actually in this egg, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. I love this. A nice statement piece that you can put on your dresser or whatever. And I love the fact that the fragrance smells so delightful. I could just bite my hand right now. So my next fragrance is Bay. Y'all already know. I was gonna pull it out. You already know, okay? This is Delina exclusive. This is rose. This is something spicy, something sweet. I love that. This is just the perfect rose fragrance for me. I was on the hunt because I had been feeling some type of way about rose fragrances. Y'all notice I can't do every rose fragrance, but this one right here is fire, okay? It's fire. Oh, when I wear this, it just transcends me. It just takes me somewhere gorgeous, beautiful. Yeah, I love this one. Y'all know I talked about this one forever, okay? This is Delina exclusive. So this next one is from the house of Le Labo. This is Thé Noir 29. Now, I have went to the Le Labo counter in Saks and smelled, I don't think I smelled all the Le Labos, but I did smell, is it Cental 33? And I wasn't a fan. And that's a very popular fragrance. But this one just is different for me. This one speaks more to what I like. Fig in the top, cedar and vetiver and musk in the middle, and tobacco and hay. That's what I get. I was gonna say something smoky, and it's definitely the tobacco. I've never smelled a fragrance with hay in it, but they did a damn good job with this one. I love this fragrance. This is pretty. This is one of those fragrances that I feel like is definitely for wintertime, but I would definitely rock this one on a date night during the summertime months because it's very sexy to me. And I feel like because that fig is in the top, I could pull it off with the musk. But I love this one. Love it, love it. This is by far one of my favorite fragrances from Le Labo. Okay, I was sent 5 decants, and one of the decants was Tibet by Tiziana Tarenzi, and it blew me away. It blew me away. It blew my mind. It was just so everything, and it just blew me away. It blew me away. So of course I ordered it. Okay, this is so amazing. Love the bottle, sturdy. This is nice. I love the detail. I don't know if you guys can see the detail on the top, but this is a gorgeous fragrance. What is this? This looks like you know what this is? Oh wow, this looks like phases of the moon. That's what this looks like. Yeah, it looks like phases of the moon. I literally just got this the other day, but I am so in love with this fragrance. Guys, when I tell you this is the ultimate sexy fragrance, man, And let me tell you, the person that really drove it home for me was AI the Great. She has several Tiziana Tarenzi fragrances, and she talked about this fragrance, and I just knew at that very moment, the way she described it, I had to get this fragrance. In the top, you get green notes, bergamot. In the middle, you get peach, floral notes, sand, coconut. In the base, you get musk, cotton candy, vanilla, woody notes, and amber. It's just something for me when fragrances combine a sweetness with the spiciness. I love that. The cotton candy is making me hungry. I'm just saying, this fragrance is amazing. Oh my God. I'm trying to see what's really sending it home for me. What is the star in this fragrance? And it's blended so well. I cannot pick one note. I cannot say it's the peach. I cannot say it's the coconut. I cannot say it's the cotton candy. I cannot say it's the vanilla. I cannot say it's the musk. This fragrance is just blended to perfection. And I know it's not new. It's been around forever, but it's new to me, and I love it. Honey, I sprayed this on last night, and you guys, literally, I could still smell this on my skin. This morning when I woke up, I went to the grocery store. I could still smell it on my skin. I came home, took a nap. I could still smell it on my skin. This is perfection, okay? Perfection. If you are looking for something that's going to turn heads, and you want to feel sexy, you want to feel like that bitch, ooh, child, they not ready for this. Y'all, they not ready for this one. This one is just amazing. I'm like scratching my head because I cannot believe how beautiful this fragrance is, and I've been missing out. Finally, I feel like I'm catching up. I'm catching up, okay? This fragrance is pricey. Like, because of that, I cannot say blind buy it. But if you have the coin, most definitely get it. I would say yes to that, okay? If you have the coin to spend on this, buy it, sis, okay? But if you are particular about how you spending your money, get a decant. Wear the decant for some days and then buy it if you really want it. But this did not disappoint. This did not disappoint whatsoever. But like I said, I didn't blind buy this one. I had my little decant. This is the box that it came in, just in case y'all want to see it. Yep, I'm keeping this box. I usually don't keep packaging, but I'm keeping this. Oh Lord, I'm keeping this box. This box is just as heavy as the doggone fragrance. So those were my niche fragrances, and it's not a lot, but I can see where I'm going. I can see that I'm slowly, gradually adding in niche fragrances to my collection because they smell amazing. At the end of the day, I want something that smells good. Even though it is a niche, I'm all about the smell, okay? I'm all about the fragrance. And if it's something that I really, really want, eventually I will save my coin to get it. I think that's very important. I know a lot of people on their channels talk about saving your money, buying the fragrance that you want and things like that, instead of going out and buying, you know, little, you know, affordable cheapy fragrances here and there. I love a good cheap fragrance, you know, especially if it's a designer and it's something that I want. But I do agree with that too, saving your coins and buying a really, really nice fragrance. Yeah. Comment down below if you have any of these fragrances that I talked about. Let me know what your favorite niche fragrance is, okay? If you watched this video all the way through, like you watched the whole video, you didn't skip and none of that, hit the thumbs up button for me. I would greatly appreciate it. I love when you guys hit the thumbs up button because it lets me know that you love the content that I'm bringing you, okay? And you like me, so hit the thumbs up. Also, if you are into fragrances yourself, you love fragrance videos, maybe you're trying to step up your game, your collection, and you want to know more about fragrances, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription bell down at the bottom, hit the notification bell at the top, that way you don't miss out on any videos that I post, okay? I hope you guys are having a fabulous weekend, whatever the case may be, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.